Alright, it feels like it's been ages, because it has, but we're going to be doing some base Peglin, just no Crucible, nothing. We actually have three very interesting options here. I think... I would love this, very interesting, but I'm not... I think we'll just take an ambidextrous. Okay. So, because we're not playing Crucible, I wasn't I think what we want to be doing changes slightly. In terms of how we want to card. So I'm not going to find it out as much this fight. Oh, there are 2 crits on the board. I forgot that that's normal. I've been doing too much Cruci. But yeah, because I'm not playing Crucible, I can afford to take much more risks. Which probably means doing more actual combats. I don't care about taking a bit of damage here, which is why I'm playing very passively. Very passive. And imagine if we had Overwhelm or something like that. Very nice. Alright, we can do some of our stuff. It's been a while since I played Etherwheel. I am an Etherwheel fan. So I'll just take it, right? I'm crazy like that. Well, okay. Fine. You win. Let's just wait some money, like before. If I can get to 200 before this shot, that would be pretty amazing. I'm not really expecting much, because 200 is a lot. Not having to deal with the negative effect from Cruci, which decreases the money we get, is very nice. Wow. So what, there are 4 coins left or something? There's 1 coin left now. Well, what can I say? I'm a very greedy person. And I most definitely want this last coin. Some things are worth taking some damage for. 1 coin, probably not. Exacerbate. Could have been very interesting. I can take this ballad because ballad is probably insane in 2 crits on the board. Oh my god, I was just going to say we don't get a crit, but it should be fine. And then we get the crit anyway. Right, collecting a lot of money. Looks like we can get 3 passives. Obviously, 3 passives and a remove would be amazing. You know there's only so high we can fly. Not bad. Really need to get these last coins. I can do some Sword Orb nonsense. Yeah, I mean, we all know what I was setting up for. Triple passive here. Fresh. Wait. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, Fresh Bandana is amazing. Okay. So we can do reload stuff. I don't care about any of that stuff, so... I am just going to buy a little bit of Perfected Reactant. But I do think Perfected Reactant is 100% a thing which should be bought. I just wanted to pick up as many passives there as possible. With this dumbbell setup we have, I can almost guarantee that it was better to remove. You know, I'm fine with that choice. Okay. Turns out 65 is a breakpoint for Cruci. Doesn't mean I still don't think the passive should be changed. I know I've been exceptionally greedy, but this is what I'm talking about, where as opposed to other heroes, Peglin just takes a lot more damage from which is definitely not because I've been exceptionally greedy. have that amazing discard set up yet. Okay. So 3 Circle per reload or Badgies? Minotaur? Yikes. This was kind of the one I didn't want to see because my health is not that high. They represent a lot of damage. Yeah, okay, I shouldn't have tried it. These shots are lining up perfectly. They get to shoot just before they die, literally the turn before they die. Which is very unfortunate for me. Okay. Well, Recombobulator should be insane. Especially since we get to ignore the downside. Okay. Thank you. I can just do a bit of cycling now. Overwhelmer is great. Yeah, so I think we're just going to be doing some backspacing for a bit while my health's low, since we got the world on stake, which is very nice. It also means we can just set up a good non-crit shot eventually. Actually, we can just kill him with badges. Yeah. Oh well. One less refresh, that sounds fine. 110 gold, I think I'll pass. Kinetic Meteorite also should be garbage. One less refresh plus 0 plus 4. Yeah, I still think Kinetic Meteorite is pretty garbage. Oh, I should have shot that map. That map. Well, we're fighting the boss we can't choose, which is cool. I just want to stack a bit of Mr. Circle and then we'll shoot the Dagorb. Because the Dagorb should be pretty guaranteed to get a kill. I think Meteorite here is pretty cool. Okay, screw you two. For that, I'm reloading. There you go. Jeez, I didn't even want to. It shouldn't matter. I'm just trying to clear out on the pigs. Get overwhelmer. Hopefully this reflect is not much. Let's check the map, which way we want to go. I think that's pretty solved. Wait, one shot versus... Okay, yeah, that is pretty solved. No, I like the look of that orb, except for the fact that I'm already better at scaling the circle. There are quite a few good hits here. Balance is probably the best. So, yeah, that's just a no from me, Chief. Huh? Are some of these ghostly? Not yet. Oh, come on, don't do this. That's very annoying. 200, 600 best? Should be worse. Yeah. Let's open out. Yeah, so he is spawning shields. Okay. And then he gains shield per shield. Alright, now let's fight there. Oh, I do love a concentrication, but obviously this is not the deck for it. Walls of Pipeline 1. Very cool. So, if I could pick up... what's it called? I'll be very happy. Or a what's it called? Both would be good. Thank you. Yep, they hit me for temper, but we should just be fine. Veggies can move pretty fast. Obviously, we're going to be relying on the circle scaling for the big guy. Perfect. Oh, I definitely should have cleared out the map. It's kind of fine. Text apply blindfold. Yeah, these aren't it. We have Recombobulator though, so I'm happy to force some bomb nonsense. Not doing a very good job of collecting money, so I just wanted to get money from it. But if we can get a branch of Ember, that would be sick. Level 3. Yeah, I'll pass. Perfect. I'll happily take some of that self damage. I'm going to be healing an excessive amount in this. Now they're actually doing damage to me. Okay. It was 5 self damage for every 12 pegs. I've never used this all before, and it sounds interesting. I'm not going to say it's good, because without proper healing, it probably isn't. However, it should be pretty easy to not crit. Now, because I have a few things, I'm going to wait for that. And we'll shoot over here and try and get some research. Yeah, because I have explosive force, I want to make sure I fully heal before I shoot this. I suspect that this always is going to be dealing a bit of some damage. And I would really like to not. Yeah, so 3500 damage first shot for a deck which was meant to be a reload deck. It's pretty good. I'm probably going to hit a crit this shot. I was just discarding there until I got a good crit set. Looks like I got one. Did I crit? Good. Like exceptionally low damage. Yeah, I should probably just shoot this one now. Yeah, I get the same feeling this one crit. I mean, diversion still damage. It's just not as fine as I would like it. Good. Hopefully I do get a bit of money. So that all deals a lot of damage apparently. I could make it deal even more damage. Or I could add Asperity's Fate. Making it deal even more damage sounds like the pick, right? Obviously. Yeah. I think that orb is very interesting. It's a lot of damage. Like, a lot of self-damage. And I'm not sure how good it is outside of Crucible. Wow. So, did I just blind that attack? And It therefore didn't reflect. Very cool if it did. Oh, signal boost dog. Whoa. We've only got one shop, right? So I can afford to buy it. Not sure exactly why this orb is a common. Maybe that's just where its power level is, despite it having that text. But seems good. I guess I do have to shoot this. And shooting the one that essentially takes 76 damage sounds pretty good, right? That's pretty impressive. Oh, that's going to crit, of course. Why wouldn't it crit? This might not actually be too good for my health. Oh well. Yeah, this is a feast or famine on whether or not I crit, apparently. Intentional oboe. That sure is a passive one. So I have 5. That's a big number. That's great. I can even do it again. Also, my health is most definitely going down. Adding on to my deck, as usual, an amazing. The planning shop might be interesting. I've actually never used a balance before. Well, let's check what boss I'm versing. It's generally a good idea, squares. Deal splash damage to the enemies immediately left and right of the target. I'm not adding walls to my deck, that's stupid. Well, I've been doing a good job of collecting money, so I'm happy about that reason. And decoy orb should be good. Just basically generating me a tiny bit more health every map. I see. Well, I'm gonna hit the crits. Yikes. Big yikes. Well, I'm gonna hit the crits. Yep. Oh, I forgot. Also, alright, perfect. I am straight at the refresh there for very obvious reasons. And now that I have overwhelm, yeah, I ended the refresh there because kinetic meter. I'm pretty sure that's all the enemies are dead. Oh damn, that cheese stacked up too fast. Okay, the good news is we can get rid of the perfect. We can get rid of the dagger now. Now we pretend like my deck is actually good. Oh yeah, no, it's not good. I thought it was rare. So I have a very fun combo going on right now. Beckoning crit. I really wish you could right click on passive something. That would be very cool. Thank you very much. Where am I going from here? Double boss fight? I don't hate just going to the treasure instead. Yeah, but having the intentional oboe is going to be very nice here to decrease the self-damage I'm taking. Because I take 5, I lose 3 the orb. So I take 4 self-damage for every 12 pegs hit, and for every 12 pegs hit. Yeah, it's worth it. Let's do it. It's the kind of healing I need, I think. I hope. It just means I'm going down here. Oh, good. Alright, I might have stacked enough healing by now. I see. out of my circle. And I'm already fully healed. Oh my lordy lord. Oh hey, that's neat. I was nowhere near as much damage as I thought it would be when I did. Yep. 4 times. Oh, refresher course. I kind of need the scaling from refresher course. So. Oops. Always enter the tear. Oh hey, you need to game. I cheesed you last time, so this time I won't. How about that? I do apologize for cheesing you before. It was a different me. I was much weaker, and you know, it was just something I had to do. I won't do it again. This time I'll kill you through the true power of self damage. So if I could hit ring of whatever pain it is, that would be very cool. Ooh, running austere, refresh also crit, popping horn. I'll take a tiny bit more max HP. That was very cool. Let's do it again. It's nice because the orb actually has crit damage, unlike my other orb. Also, it's just fun shooting an orb. It's kind of sad I turned down that training rate earlier. Kind of fun shooting the orb that scales me. Kind of funny how the way I said scales there kind of also sounds like kills, because it does kill me. Okay. Lots of scaling. My cruciball range. Oh, nice. We're starting to stack some spinnes. I should have upgraded that a long time ago, frankly. Oh. Perfect. So now we have ultimate scaling. And we're versing the enemies with scaling, which is fun. Yeah, so now this is actually scaling, which is very cool. Because before it was nowhere near as much. And now we also have refresher course helping us out. I mean, I should be collecting some money, but that is a big number. So we now shoot the big number, 81. Okay, that is some very cool scaling. I'm doing this so that I can't cheese. Because cheating is kind of a boring strategy. And I know it can be the dictionary first person, specifically to set up for this kind of thing. Yeah, you just heal so much from these shields. Oh my. That's very fun. Because all my damage. I forgot about that. Tiny unfortunate fact. Yeah, so they're not going to be nerfing that because the current state of this. It's definitely weak enough. That is the weak. Can I hit it eventually? actually am in. Drilling there, and then I'll shoot this orb, and it's going to break. I'd imagine I had any amount of echo. I missed the clock. Very nice. Very good. Are you proud of yourself? Very cool. Okay, so that was I like that orb. It's a ton of self damage. It's funny, we could have actually done so much. Like, I could have fully committed to discarding nonsense, which would have worked out because I had Dumbledore to handle, which actually works out much better than I thought. And then I had Recombobulator Bomb nonsense going on, and the blind. But it turns out I never actually needed to use it.